Morning everybody from a wet, windy, wild Devon, and it is blimming cold in here this morning, so I'm going to have to get myself a heater of some description. More about that later on. My name's Paul. Welcome to the channel. For those who've already subscribed, yes, I'm an ex-plumber, but I've been retired now for some 4 or 5 years. Well, that's gone quickly. Where I took up woodworking because I used to love woodworking when I was at school, and as a plumber you tend to know a lot about different trades, but I've always wanted to have my own workshop, and what I'm in currently is one that I've been using for 4 years now. It's pretty well established, so I thought I'd give you a show around. A couple of guys have said to me, why don't you put a video online, you do some great stuff, and there's a few good YouTubers out there that have helped me along the line, and I'll tag their names in this a bit later on. But it's just a boring old workshop tour at the moment, but I've got lots of videos to start uploading from lots of tools that I've been purchasing over the last few weeks. But yes, let's give you the tour. I'll turn the camera around. So first of all is there, this is my lathe. It's a record coronet, it's a Herald, it's a fantastic tool. I turn a lot of bowls, got some old bowls up here, one that is just used for junk, etc. at the moment. Pens, pencils, etc. So that was the mainstay of what I was doing in here. There's my sharpener behind there. I've got a grinder behind there, and then this Robert Sorby sharpener, which is just second to none. It's immense. Yeah, I can sharpen by hand on a stone, which is down there. But this is just incredible. So there's my lathe. I've got a bandsaw here. Again, it's another record one. The tools are just amazing, set out straight out of the box, they work perfectly. Oh look, and there's another record tool, it's my drill press. Now there are lots of drill presses on the market, and this one works for me, etc. Then we go on to the yellow tools. Other tools are available, of course. My DeWalt table saw, which the next big project is to create a new workstation for this. Get rid of this wall, get rid of this unit here, and do some bits and pieces with that, so I should probably do a video on that. Nicked wall units from my house when we did the kitchen refurb. Going to put some doors on those. I'll talk about that in a second. Then my router table that's here with a new router lift, which I have done a video on, which I'm going to post probably a bit later on today, later on this evening when I finished editing a few of the issues and errors that I put on there. But hey, I'm not a YouTuber, I'm just doing this for a bit of fun. And there's a lot of people out there that just look for a bit of fun, really. And again, this sled that was also from, where did I get them from? I got them from Banggood, China. So yeah, that honestly, can't fault them. The best things I've ever bought. And you always take a risk from buying abroad. But I looked at loads and loads of videos, especially from this guy, Dennis at Hooked on Wood. And I shall tag his YouTube channel as well. You've got to look at this. And this is where we'll go to at the end of the day, as we look at YouTube and various reviews on products. And we're all trying to save some money, etc. along the way. Yeah, but I made this sled. Router lift's there, but I'll talk about it a bit later on. My MFT table, which is over here, there's some timber because I've got to make some children's crayon boxes, which are coming later today, so I'll probably do a video on that as well. Loads of videos. So MFT table, I do use a plumber saw, track saw, which sits down here nicely, and as you can see, the fence here is from Bench Dogs, same as the track saw holders, etc. and bits and pieces here. More reviews to do on some tools that I've just bought from Banggood as well. These MFT clamps are just amazing, but I'll do a different review on that. I won't do that now, but they are superb. Then I've got a rotating table here from a miter saw that sits under there. I've also got a planer thicknesser there from DeWalt. I've also got a Triton, what do you want to call it there, edge joiner, etc. sitting under there, which does get used. Where is it? Sitting just here. I'll show that. It's covered in this dust. What else have I got in here going? So that's pretty much it really. Dust extraction everywhere. There, one under there, one under there. So I used to have all this workshop in my garage, and then we decided to convert the back door. So you can see there's my wife walking towards me. She won't be happy about that. So I put lights in here, changed it all. I got a few photos of what it used to look like, so I might tag them to it. But yeah, French cleats everywhere. All my power tools, biscuit joiners and clamps. So kind of the workshop is working really well, so I'm exceptionally pleased with that. So products, or what I'm going to be doing, I've got to make some pencil cases, which I should probably do a video on. So I've got to plane down some of this wood here. This is Western cedar, which is lovely, which is from our beehives. I've also got to do some shaker doors, so ultimately which I've just made. I made a cupboard with my own shaker doors, which is used the router for, so I'll show you the videos on that. I'm sort of going backwards and forwards here. Yeah, so do some shaker doors for these, or do I move all of those, and you guys can give me some comments, I think. Do I move all of those, move this lot here, move all this lot, put it on this wall? It's the only wall I haven't got anything. Computer in the corner can move, so I move all that lot to this lot here, change these, create some new wall units, put them over there. So I've got a row of wall units there, so I can get all those tools out, and then that opens up the French cleats behind there, and then I can move a lot of my clamps and such over there. I don't know, you guys give me some feedback, yeah, in the comments below if you want to. But I also want to shout out, a big shout out to all the subscribers, which is about 2,500, which is a lot. Thank you so much for all the guys that have looked at all my plumbing stuff over the years. Those videos are never going to come off there. They've helped so many plumbing apprentices. I still get some lovely comments now coming through 2 or 3, 4 years after they've been put on the system. But this is going to be about woodwork. There may be some plumbing involved as well, because I do some bits and pieces still along the lines. But certainly this is all going to be for woodwork, wood turning, pen making, furniture making, all the stuff that you see out there. I'm not brilliant, I'm still learning, but I absolutely love it. And it'd be helpful and lovely if you came along for the ride, and hopefully you'll like this video and subscribe away. And there's about 3 or 4 videos going to probably be uploaded in the next day or two, so you can comment or like or moan about those, but please be polite. We're all human beings, and we don't crave bad recognition, but you know, constructive criticism is always welcome. All right, but thanks a lot, and I'll speak to you guys soon.